Hey, what up, y'all? This your boy Jay Styles, your favorite cousin's favorite cousin, and welcome to episode 1 of the show about nothing. I definitely appreciate y'all tuning in. If you are listening live on Anchor, I'm on there at the show about nothing. Going live on Facebook. I'm on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Speaker, all podcasting platforms. So definitely give me a follow, give me a listen, shoot me some questions, shoot me an opinion. So today, on my first episode, I have my beautiful guest over here to the right, Miss Ebony, the doctor.
Hey guys, what's going on?
So what's going on, Miss Ebony? Let the people know who you are. Introduce yourself.
Awesome. I am Ebony the doctor. I deal with all things sex, love, and relationship wise. But I'm an intercourse enthusiast. So hopefully I make sure that everybody has a good night. That's the goal.
Definitely.
Make sure you have a good, healthy sexual activity. But not just sex, like good communication in relationships and stuff like that. So just want to make everybody have a happy partner, a happy mate, things like that. Y'all like to have fun with y'all. No toxic, a little bit of toxic, it makes the sex better, but we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that later. And Miss Ebony, you just released a book. So,
Yes.
Show off that book, tell the people about it.
I'm excited. Listen here. So it's Madame's Memoirs. That's the name of the book. It is written by me, Ebony the doctor. Super sexy, high heels on there, right? So this book, it's really a tale. There's multiple tales in here, all based on true events. It takes you through kind of like a journey of the character. The character, Madame, she goes through her memoirs and talks about how she relates in her adult relationships and how it stemmed from a lot of her childhood experiences. A lot of times we thinking, oh, we're just doing something, or we might not even know why we're doing something in a relationship, but it stems from a lot of childhood things. Your environment plays a big part in your
What's
actions.
going on, Ms. Blake? And for those of you that are listening on Anchor, I am also on Facebook Live, so got people tuning in. We'll be taking some questions and getting some questions, comments, rules, social remarks.
Hey.
So, yeah, I mean,
Awesome.
all right, so.
Can you tag me in there?
Yeah, hold on. Let me get to tagging. Let me figure that part out.
Uh-oh. See, I'm nothing but trouble.
Already starting off. Nah, but it's all good. So, Miss Ebony.
Yes.
We are going to play a quick game before we get into our main topic tonight. So, the title of our game is Give Me 5.
Give me 5.
Give me 5.
Give me 5.
So, without putting too much thought into it, without Googling, researching, anything like that, give me your top 5 types of dick.
Top 5 types of dick. A good stroker.
Okay, that's 1.
Curved.
2.
Girth. I was gonna say navigation, but I guess that's like a good stroker.
But nah, because I mean, but you can have the girth, but still not, still not know what you're doing with it. So
some navigational skills there. Types of dick. Ooh.
So we had
we had 4?
Yeah, number 4.
So I need a 5th one.
A 5th one.
Consistent.
Consistent. Okay, consistent dick.
The doctor says consistency is key.
Consistency is key. So what makes, I guess, dick consistent? Like, what puts that in your top 5?
The man that is attached to it. That they have to be consistent, right? So they have to consistently control the dick to head my way.
Okay. I got you.
You gotta be consistent.
All right. So again, we're gonna get into some talk, some deep talk, and some promos, things like that. But tonight's topic is friends with benefits.
Friends with benefits.
So very interesting topic, very interesting concept. So Ebony, are there rules to having or being a friend with benefits?
Ooh, there certainly should be. Again, we're dealing with anything regarding sex, love, relationships. Communication is key. So knowing those rules up front, that's the number 1 rule.
Okay.
We need some groundwork. We need to figure out what the rules are.
So what is part of your groundwork? Like what's like number one on your list of friends with benefits rules or groundwork?
I think both parties should definitely be single. That's my personal. I mean, if we friends and we just linking up just to keep each other satisfied, we in between. Yeah. I'm in between dicks right now. Come on,
so
you my friend.
yeah, okay, okay.
So it's like, I mean, yeah, that's number one. Let me see what else we can do with this. Honesty. That's it.
So you want your fuck buddy, your friends with benefit to keep it real.
Yeah, we don't need. I mean, if not, otherwise we in a relationship. If we lying and cheating,
okay,
we in a relationship at that point. So if you want to be my friends with benefit, honesty is key. But yeah, you definitely need to be single. You definitely need to be honest. We definitely need to be communicating and figuring out who spot we going to. Do we go to a hotel? You know, where are we linking up at? What's the link up times? Do we call, every day? Do we not call? So putting that information out there at the beginning is key.
Kind of the key to satisfaction, I guess you could say.
Yeah, communication is key no matter what, in any situation,
relationship type. Yeah. So with a friend with benefits, I guess for you, do you typically go for someone you're familiar with, or do you want something new and adventurous and exciting?
If it's a friend with benefits, I should be familiar with them. I should know them already.
Is a sneaky link the same thing? So these are questions and comments coming in from Facebook Live. So Miss Bria Blakely says, is a sneaky link the same thing? So what's your opinion? It
can be, but generally I would say no. But it can be if you guys were friends previously. With friends with benefits, in my mind, it's somebody that I've been friends with, acquainted with, known for years, and we deciding to kind of link up or have sex. And like I said, in between you dating or having a serious relationship. That's what I believe that friends with benefits is. So a sneaky link can definitely be that. But generally speaking, I would say no, because it's not really sneaky. You're not doing anything sneaky. You're not hiding. You know what I'm saying? It's
so like friends with benefits is like prearranged, predetermined. Yeah. Like this is what we doing. But I mean,
sneaking. We doing this,
and it's known that we doing
Thursday night. Meet me at the spot at 8.
And
nothing sneaky about it.
Okay. All right. So, what do you feel there's a cutoff for friends with benefits, like a age, or should there be a point? Like, should there be a point where you
are you too old for this shit?
Yeah, like, are you too old to have a friend with benefits?
No, I don't think that the age is the factor. There is a cutoff. If it's friends with benefits, the cutoff is when you start catching feelings, or when you starting to want to see them more than just what the benefit is.
Yeah, just that link up.
If you want a different benefit or more benefits, that's when the cutoff kind of comes into play, or at least it should.
Okay. That's my opinion. So in like friends with benefit situations, like, are you the one to say, hey, this is what we doing, yada, 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 hey, I just need to get this nut off, or are you letting the guy take the lead on that?
Ooh. You know what? I don't know, because I'm not really that aggressive. I like aggressive men to kind of say what it is that they want, but at the same time, that's a toss-up, because I don't know. My friends better not dare come to me. Not my male friends. They better not dare come to me like, hey, I just want to hit that a few times this month.
I hadn't thought about it. You
know what? I just want to hit it a couple times. Like, they better not dare come to me like this. So, I guess in this particular case, it would be me. I would be like, hey, I need your help with something. I'm in between dicks right now. In between relationships right now, and just wonder if you a friend, you would help me. Then I got to manipulate him, and Okay,
I mean, I think that there is some manipulation.
No.
I mean, to some, like, not. I got this whole nefarious plan, like I'm gonna take over your mind, but like,
to help me, you're my friend.
Yeah, but like, I think there is some level of manipulation to it, to where, again, you're manipulating the person's time, the scenario, to get your need met, to get your benefit.
See, I don't think, if I'm being like upfront and honest, I don't even think it's really a manipulation. This is what I need. I'm choosing or selecting you to do this job. can you or will you do this job for me? We are friends, so it won't go any, further than this. Is this okay for you? Would the situation work? If yes, cool. I'll see you Thursday at 8 at the spot. If not, then we go, just no worries. We're going to go back to being regular friends. I'm hoping that nothing, you know what I'm saying, is really going, I hope this won't change anything, you know what I'm saying? So
okay, so yeah, that kind of takes me in, I guess, into the next part of this discussion. And so, can you just go back to being friends with somebody that you had been regularly having sex with?
I think if no feelings is involved, I think you can. I think if you start having feelings or having what I consider relationship sex, if you start doing that,
Wait, but what's relationship sex?
Relationship sex, to me, when you have a friend with benefits, you guys are utilizing each other in order to have an orgasm, to be quite honest. That's almost strictly what that's about.
Okay.
If you start having relationship sex, you having more than an orgasm. You're having an experience. And that's different. That can very well cause feelings.
So I'm guessing that's like the pillow talking, and
It's
because I'd have been caught out. I'd have been caught out there before, and like, all right, cool. I'm gonna lay here for a little bit. Then you end up spending it one night. Mm-hmm. Then spending one night turns into you spending the weekend
for you.
Yeah,
now we going on a date. So that's that's going into relationship stuff. So you got to be clear. The lines have to be defined. So
it's a no for you, Sharonda. I mean, friends with benefits is not for everybody. Like, again, you have to be one of those people. Like, hey, this is what I want.
This is it.
But I think feelings do get involved in that, though. Like, if I'm having sex with somebody regularly, like, and again, if we want to get all scientific and shit, and the release of dopamine and feeling good and all of that. So yeah, like the feelings are gonna get involved.
They very well can, and that's why it's almost a dangerous game to play.
Yeah.
Because you certainly can start having feelings, and that can cause you and your friend to have a different type of relationship afterwards. So you have to be careful with it. I know everybody seems with everybody. Like that's
I cut them off. Okay, cool. Like, that's what you needed. All right, cool. I'm out. Like, that's what you needed. Like, all right, cool. Like,
listen, this is gonna go from January 1st to March the 31st.
Like, and
that's it.
And if you see me out with somebody else, mind your business. I'll text you later. Like. So, can you have multiple friends with benefits?
I wouldn't suggest it.
Or you just kind of strictly one dick?
Yeah, I mean, that's me personally. I wouldn't suggest that. Now, if you are worried about catching feelings, then maybe that's for you. Maybe you dating, different multiple people or what have you. Maybe that is for you. But if it's strictly friends with benefits, that's what that person is there for. So I shouldn't need to call anybody else, because I should have established that, hey, when I need it,
you're the supplier.
Correct. Thursday at 8:00, be at the spot. If it's Tuesday and I need it, I should be able to call you. But again, that's something that you need to establish at the beginning. What if it's Tuesday? What if it's not our night? What if it's Tuesday and I want it?
What's good, Miss G.A. Bars? How you doing today? So, I mean, can you... But then doesn't it kind of get boring? Like, if you're scheduling it out, like, okay, Tuesday we're going to meet at 8:00, and then by 9:01 you're going to be done and out the door.
You may not be done by no 9:01. No, it can. But again, you do have to establish at the beginning. If I can call you randomly whenever, that's gonna be better. But we older. We got jobs, we got businesses, we got children. We may have to, and it don't have to be a 4-hour schedule. It could be simply like, hey, today is hump day. I would like to be humped.
I'm trying to hump you, like, yeah.
When I get the kids down, I'm gonna meet you at the spot.
Cause and this was something I talked about when I was on the Playground After Dark with Doc last night. Like, like the amount of sex, like either in a relationship or like from a friends with benefits. Cause like you said, like, sex. Yeah, like, or how many times a week do you need sex? Cause I mean, but again, like you said, you got other factors. You got, I got a job, you got a job, there's kids, like I got all this other stuff going on. So having sex every night is not a realistic expectation.
Correct.
Like,
not at our age.
I'm cool. Like, if I get it twice a week, like, I'm cool. Because, again, I work. She works. We got the kids. And so I don't know, and I guess again, like you said, at our age, I don't think
We
it's a
got
real
stuff going on.
Yeah.
Yeah. Now, no, I mean, you know. So we got drives. Some of us have drives that are pretty high. So we can do it 3 or 4 or 5 times a week. But again, that you have to be careful with because
you get addicted.
You get attached to it, and men out here are crazy. They'll start feeling like you belong to them, so you better not dare talk to nobody else.
And fellas, just a word of advice. It's not your pussy. It's just your turn.
It's just not. It's just not. It's not even your turn. It's not. But it's certainly not yours. It's mine. I'm allowing you to taste it. I'm allowing you to touch it. So, you know, be kind and just do what you need to do. Handle your business. Be generous, and I'm gonna repay the favor. But that's it. It's mine. Unless you put a ring on it, unless, you know, we're in a relationship and we going towards a marriage, it's mine. It's
right
now
we've gone past the friends with benefit. Yeah, like hold on, like, you can call feelings now, and
that's a turn off. If you really just in the mindset of friends with benefits, once that other person start getting feelings for you, you turned off to the transactions that y'all doing. You know? Yeah. So it's like, wait, this ain't what we was doing. No.
So now, going back to what you said, like number one, communication in any relationship. So, if you catch feelings for your fuck buddy, your dick appointment, your sneaky link, whatever we labeling it, who established, like, does the person that caught feelings say, hey, I caught feelings, we gotta cut this off, and it's just done? Or, again, is there a lengthy discussion and y'all dissect the feelings and all of that?
I like to talk personally. I like to communicate. I like to hear what the other person is thinking. I like them to know what I'm thinking, so we can kind of always be on the same ground.
Okay.
So for me, it's a conversation, and it don't have to even be a long conversation. It's like, hey, I'm starting to feel like this way, or I'm starting to feel like I want to see you more and more. You know, I don't want to know what that means. If you good with it, cool. We can keep rolling, because sometimes friends with benefits go on to the next stage. Not often, but sometimes.
Right.
And to be honest, for me personally, I know that the next relationship I'm being, I want to be their friend first.
You definitely want to be with your best friend.
Yeah.
Like. So for those of y'all that are just tuning in, we are live with Ebony the Doctor. And of course, she's got her new book, Madam's Memoirs. I have not had a chance to read it, so
it's good.
It will go on my summer reading list. Like, again, it's like the book club at the library. I'm trying to get that personal pan pizza, baby.
Hey, it's good. But go on Amazon, go on BarnesandNoble.com, go on Apple Books. I'm gonna put it on my website, theoperatingroom.ent.com. It's a good book. It's a sexy book. It is an erotic tale. Again, all the tales in are based on true events. But it's kind of sexy. It might be some friends with benefits in here.
Hey, look.
It is, actually.
So, okay, so now we can transition into the book. So, tell us, like, what inspired you to, you know, again, because you're a doctor of love, sex, and relationships. So, what inspired you to kind of take your experience and just even on your own personal experiences and like, okay, I'm going to put this in a book so people can read it?
Man, you know what? People have been telling me for a long time, for years and years and years, to write the book. But I never knew. I have so many things written in it, and I've done so many things with just words in general. I didn't know what to write.
Okay.
And it came to me one day in June of 2021, and it was like, so it's almost been a year actually since.
Yeah, it's been a year.
It has. And that's amazing.
That's hey, we gotta clap that up. Yeah, we gotta clap that up.
That's when I started writing the book, June 2021. And I had all these things, and it literally took me. It's a short read, but it took me months to put it all together. I got like 20 notebooks over here, 20 notebooks over there,
just
for
stuff
me to put together. All my experiences and just, you know, hey, let me put together a erotic tale. This is, you know, what can happen. This is what can transpire. Ultimately, once I was done, I realized what the book was. I didn't even know until I got to the end. It's like...
So going in, you didn't know what the end result was going to be?
No, I literally was writing down erotic tales.
Okay.
And then in the end, it kind of transitioned to, as I'm starting to write, I was thinking like, Wonder where that came from. It just, these light bulbs was coming off.
Okay, so it's just.
And then I had
let me write that down.
Yeah, and then
Okay.
I had a dream. My biological father passed away, and I had a dream about him, and he said, "Hey, just tell your story, just write." And that's what I did. That's
Okay.
exactly what I did. And so I said, you know what? This is why this happened. Because a lot of times, again, this is really about how she does the butterfly effect thing. She has some negative things. The character in the book, Madame, had some negative things happen in the beginning of her life.
Okay.
And then she had this erotic, sexual
awakening.
It was a big chunk of her life, this sexual factor, and she couldn't figure it out. Well, when it all boils down, she basically had daddy issues, and that's why she is the best at what she does, and that's why she's undisputed. But at the same time, she didn't realize it, of course, until years and years later. But that's why we got to be careful with childhood traumas and stuff like that. We got to take care of ourselves. We got to be willing to admit something ain't right here, or I feel this way about something. But ultimately, that's what it was.
And I've been on that probably in the last month and a half or so. I've been on that journey of kind of being more self-aware, but then two, also dealing with my own shit and kind of really understanding, okay, this is why I'm this way, or this is why I respond to things in this certain way.
It was therapeutic to actually write it. It helped me so much that it almost did. And now I want you guys all to go out and buy the book.
Definitely.
But what I started saying was, I don't care if one person buy it. It helped me so much. It was very therapeutic to get it all out. So I was excited about it. The character is amazing. The book was amazing. Everybody that's been supporting me thus far has been amazing. I appreciate being here right now.
Definitely, and we appreciate you. So I'm gonna take a quick flip just to the table of contents, and we're gonna kind of read through some of the tales, and you kind of give me. I'm gonna pick out certain ones. You kind of give me, I guess, where mindset wise, where you were writing that particular tale.
Okay.
So I'm gonna jump in there. Tale 4. Who said pimping ain't easy?
Who said pimping ain't easy? All right. So this tale, the character she's doing something at a very young age that she's not really aware of what she's doing until somebody points it out to her and say, basically, you pimping these women out. But in her mind, she was hooking them up with guys that had money and was willing to pay her to do so. So in her mind, she wasn't thinking to herself, "Oh my God, I'm a pimp."
She's just kind of middlemaning.
She was managing things.
Yeah, managing
in
love.
Her mind, she was managing things, and she knew how to provide them with exactly what they needed. Okay. So in her mind, yeah, she was a middleman. She was linking things up together, and it was simple. It came natural. It was easy because, she's a listener. Okay. So she knew exactly what they wanted, and she knew how to find what they wanted and give it to them. So it made her job easy. So it came easy. Who said pimping ain't easy? It really was, and that's what that tale is about.
Okay, so let me see. Tale 6, The Curved King.
Oh my God, this could be friends with benefits.
Yes, okay, yes. Let's talk about this one. Yes, let's talk about it.
Let's talk about this one.
So mind frame wise, and again, after we ran down your top 5 types of dick. Jeez. Curved King. So
I did not say it, so y'all thought I was lying, but I wasn't. See.
So Curved King. So where are you at mentally? Like, where are you when you're writing this particular one?
The Curved King. Listen, it's something powerful about that curve. It gets
slightly to the left.
The zone, almost no matter how you move, it gets to where it's supposed to be. It gets to that G spot. It takes care of you every time without fail. So, the Curved King in this particular tale, it was kind of a friends with benefits because the character was not even aware that they was going to start any type of sexual relationship, and then. Once he finally got it, the Curved King took her all down through there. Once he ruined
her life and her uterus.
This whole time she was like, "Where you been? We've been friends for months. Why you ain't tell me you had a curve this whole time? Like, and you know what to do with it." So, the Curved King and Cinco de Mayo. Like, you guys gotta read it. It's very, very spicy.
So was there tequila involved? In the writing of this tale. No tequila. Okay.
No.
Look, I can't drink tequila And
I don't either.
I was telling somebody earlier, like, I gotta stop drinking when I go on people's podcasts. And it's not even because I don't drink or I just get like out of control. All you motherfuckers ever have is tequila.
I don't drink tequila.
And tequila makes me want to get ratchet.
Oh, see.
And I'm going to the east side if we just taking these shots of Patron.
I got some tequila right here. No,
look. All right, so we gonna jump around. So we gonna start from the beginning. Tale 1, 50 Shades of Crave.
50 Shades of Crave. When somebody knows your body very well and they take care of your body and they learn your body, like they take time to learn your body and they take care of it, your body starts to crave that type of sex, that type of intimacy. The way you being touched is almost making you fit to come down your leg before they started.
Before they even slide it in.
Correct.
Like you ready to go. Okay.
Correct. That type of intimacy in this particular tale is what the character craves. I don't know, it was on point. It was almost a 100% like one of the best sexual experience she's ever had in her life. So her body started to crave them. They started doing all kind of different things. He introduced her to a lot of stuff, and it made for spicy activities in the bedroom, and she started to like it. So.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, for y'all that are just tuning in, we are here with Miss Ebony, the doctor of Operating Room ENT, talking about her book, Madam's Memoirs. It's available on Amazon, Kindle,
everything,
everywhere. So again, it's a quick, easy read. I'm definitely gonna add it to my reading list this summer. I advise y'all to check it out. And check it out. Download a book. Like, niggas don't read no way. So read this quick.
One. It's gonna be easy. It's gonna be sexy. It's gonna turn you up if it don't do anything else. So you're gonna have a very sexy night after you read the book. If it's like I said, you don't have to get the physical copy. Get an ebook.
Yeah, get the ebook.
On Apple.
Everybody got their phones on. Everybody got their phones on them right now. So go download
Write
that.
a review. Let me know if y'all like it. Let me know how spicy it was. Let me know if y'all tried any moves.
Right, like or again, like give her some feedback. Let her know if you can relate to any of Madam's tales. Like. Give her some of your own tales. Like, there may be a little inspiration for the next book.
For the next one. Hey, I might put some of your tales in there. Just inbox me.
So,
let me know.
So then now transitioning into the doctor.
Hi.
How did you come about with the Operating Room ENT and your persona of Ebony the Doctor?
Oh, okay. That actually happened a long time ago. I was a teenager. And I was giving advice. A lot of the guys were trying to, talk to me at school, what have you.
Right.
And so the ladies would ask, like, how do you get so many guys? And I'm like, I don't even really like these guys. I don't know. They just started talking to me. And what I figured out was it's really because I simply listened to them. I would just sit and have a conversation. I just listen to them. And that's probably something most men not used to. And, don't listen to them, ladies. And don't throw whatever they say. Keep it to the grave. Don't throw it back in their face and all of that stuff. But that's where it came from.
Don't weaponize the shit. Like,
that's where it came from.
Men,
I'm trusting.
A lot of men, our strong suit isn't communication. So when I am vulnerable enough to communicate with you, don't weaponize what I've communicated to you.
Correct. But yeah, that's where it came from. People were asking me for advice.
Okay.
And they're like, oh, you're like a therapist. You're like a doctor. And then doctor stuck. People just start saying doctor. And I'm like, what? And the older and older guy, it just stuck. Everybody just kind of started saying it. And then in 2020, I started the Operating Room ENT, which is it's my entertainment company. It's my little baby. So I do hosting. I do my podcast through it. I wrote my book through it. The Operating Room presents.
Yes, show the book again.
The Operating Room. So I definitely but I utilize the company for everything. But I mean, if you can want some strippers for your party, you can want a comedian for your party, you can want a DJ. If you're looking for somebody to decorate your party, you can want Spider-Man. Call me. I'm gonna handle all your entertainment needs.
Definitely, and like I said, I will be posting all social media links later on in the broadcast, later on in the live. But definitely tap in with Ebony. And speaking of hosting and all the things that you do, Miss Ebony will actually be hosting my third Puff and Body Paint party.
Puff and Body Paint.
Yes, Blunts,
Turn
Bites,
up.
and Body Paint. So
I
that
can't
is
wait.
going down June 18th, ladies and gentlemen. Tickets are available through Eventbrite.
Yeah.
And if any of you have not seen my post, I am feeling generous this week. So I will be doing a ticket giveaway starting on Friday at 10 a.m. And that ticket giveaway is also sponsored by the good people over at Glovebox Arts and Entertainment. So we are definitely going to give away 3 tickets, and the rules are simple. I'm going to post a flyer with kind of my post and whatever the post is going to say along with the ticket link. So please share that flyer from my page. And to win the tickets, you need to encourage your friends and followers to also share that flyer. And I'll run the contest till 10 p.m. Saturday. And whoever has the most shares, the top 3 people with the most shares will get those tickets. Yes.
Awesome.
So I'll be giving away 3
wanna
tickets
share.
to Puff and Body Paint, Blunts, Bites, and Body Paint. So, and again, if y'all kind of see my background, I got all kind of shit going on. So that's decor, and I've got decor at the table around us. So I mean, I'm definitely, I'm definitely excited for this one. It's been a long time coming, and it's been a learning process at the same time. But it's also, a piece of advice that I got from my girlfriend is, you always need to be thinking ahead to your next event and planning ahead. So I've been doing some planning, so I'm going to be doing some expanding, looking to expand outside of St. Louis, and just kind of take the vibe to other cities and just kind of create a little brand recognition, things like that. So
can I paint a lovely young lady?
yes, ladies, ladies, come through and let Ebony paint you.
I'm gonna host. We're gonna have a sexy time, but I've never paint. Like, I'm not a good painter or anything. I've never done this. So
It's not about you even being Picasso or a great painter. It's just about being interactive and kind of breaking down those walls and barriers. And again, you can appreciate a woman's body and not want her sexually or
absolutely.
Like we're creating. Hey, look, I'm not a strip club guy, although strip clubs do have fire ass chicken. Like,
It's
strip clubs have
food gets you there, and then when you see the ladies dance and stuff, you're like, dang, I wonder if she could teach me how to twerk like that. And so you get mesmerized because we are the beauty and the beat. We are the beauty.
Yeah,
so
definitely.
I love to watch a lovely young lady. I'm a voyeur though. I like to watch anything sexual anyway, especially women.
I think that's part of why I became a photographer, because I'm a bit of a watcher, so I'm a bit of a voyeur, but then kind of watching other people. So. And I guess photography kind of opened that window.
It's a beautiful thing. I mean, women are like I said, they are the beauty.
Women are fucking
their
gorgeous.
body
Yeah, women
beautiful.
are gorgeous.
Their smile is beautiful. The curves are beautiful. Their skin is soft. They're beautiful creatures.
Right. All right. So we are gonna transition into another game, Miss Ebony.
Okay.
So we are gonna play a little game of this or that.
This or that.
Yes. So again. I think we've played this game on your show before. So rules are pretty simple. Like I said, you're going to choose one option or
this
the
or
other.
That. Okay.
Yeah, this or that. So one option or the other. So, girth or length?
Girth.
Slow strokes or fast pace?
Start off slow.
Then build up. Foreplay or jump right to it?
Foreplay.
So now why is let's pause there. So let's pause there. Why is foreplay very important?
Yeah. We're gonna come back to the game.
We're gonna pin that. Yeah, we're gonna pin that. So why is foreplay so important?
It's the build up. It's the climax. I mean, it's the build up to the climax without the penetration. It's almost, if you just stick it in, it's kind of like revving up a car. Almost in a sense. Yeah, you could just skirt right off. But if you rev it up and everybody heard them, the engines, it gets the crowd going.
You can't bake this cake and just go stick it right in the oven. You gotta preheat the oven.
You gotta preheat the oven. You have to start the ingredients together. You have to prepare it. You have to get it ready. And if you do it that way, guess what? The cake turns out better, right?
And just so you know, real niggas cook everything on 350. Everything goes on 350. Low and slow.
Oh man.
All right, so back to our game. Makeup sex or I miss you sex?
Makeup sex.
Ooh, now why makeup sex?
That's the best sex there is.
So, but why specifically makeup sex? Because you didn't hesitate on that one. So
no, because I like it. I've been known in my heyday to press buttons just to to
get that reaction,
get that argument going. Now we can make up. Honestly, I believe it's tied to emotions. So it's like I'm not gonna make you angry, but if you just a little bit upset, in my experience, I've been known to get fucked a little better if they upset. So it's like all those emotions tied in. They care about you, love you, whatever the case is. So they're not gonna leave you alone, but they're upset with you at the moment. So it's almost like, now we back together. I know you were upset with me. Take it out on your friend.
Right.
It's more like that. So I love makeup sex.
All right. So our last one for you personally.
Me.
Masturbation
me.
Or penetration?
Penetration.
I
want that dick.
Deep.
I want
Dark
that
dick.
I'll masturbate while I'm being penetrated, but I want the dick.
Okay.
That's that.
All right, so Miss Ebony, so back now, kind of spinning back to our topic of friends with benefits, and you don't have to reveal any names. Names have been changed to protect the innocent.
I definitely would do that. Nope.
What would you say was your, or what age range was kind of your most adventurous friends with benefits situationship?
Friends with benefits. Let me see. They probably about 5 years ago, maybe. And it wasn't a friend. They kind of that we knew each other, but we wasn't like friends. We were associates, I would say that, and we became friends, and then started a sexual relationship. But I was married for 15 years, so I didn't really have any friends with benefits.
Right, he was your husband, was your only friend.
Yeah, so I didn't really have any before that. And then I can't predict the future. So if you're my male friend, I'm single right now. No, I'm just kidding. I can't predict the future, But again, I'm definitely looking for my next serious relationship to have that foundation as a friend. So if we're not friends first, then you probably won't have a relationship with me at all.
So why is that friendship component so important?
I want to get to know the person, and I want them to know me. And to be honest, that's more important than the whole marriage, but the government sanctioned marriage anyway.
Yeah.
To me, that's more important than that. Like, I would prefer to be with somebody for the rest of my life. We partners in life, we partners in business, we partners on how we raise our kids, we partners in bank accounts and how we do our household. We're partners.
Just how y'all operate.
But we don't necessarily have to be government sanctioned married to do so. Now there is certain legal and other paper things that you kind of want and need to have in place. We just seen what happened with DMX girlfriend. She got absolutely nothing.
I mean, a lot of these these entertainers, they're longtime partners and girlfriends, and when they die, all this stuff gets trapped in probate court, and you fighting with the family.
But you know why that is that's because government. That's the problem. Government marriage is it's more of a business contract. It's not about love or marriage at all. It really is a business contract. If you would have this paperwork in order saying that you guys was married, then you would get his money. It's a business contract, and that's why I don't like it. I don't need necessarily.
You don't need the official.
I don't need to put it in your will. Hey, I know this person. Give her money. Put it in your will. I don't need to be necessarily. I wouldn't mind getting married again. Don't get me wrong, but I don't need necessarily the government sanctioned. I need to be married necessarily again. I did it, and that's just that.
So now has having been married for like a significant period of time, does it make you more apprehensive in dating, or again, are you just kind of I'ma just let it play out and see what happens?
Not so much in dating, but having a long term, or like I said, even eventually going to a marriage, it definitely make me apprehensive about that. Because if you can get married and be with somebody for 15 years and it don't work out, I'm getting older. I can't take another 15 years. That's too much in my life.
Because after you get to it, I feel like and again, I tell people all the time, my theories are far-fetched but accurate. So I feel if you, and getting married at any age is beautiful, but once you reach a certain age, you're getting married so you don't die alone.
That's kind of true.
You're getting married so you don't have to die alone.
That's kind of true, honestly. I mean, because I think it's been put in society's mind that you should do it. You know, if you don't do it if you're a woman, you are never worthy. That's the kind of that's the kind of thing that goes into our brains and the kind of things that we're taught. And I, like I said, I honestly just don't believe that's true at this point in my life. It's like if I had a long-term mate, we don't necessarily. I would like to have a little commitment ceremony maybe, but we definitely don't have to be government sanctioned married again, because at this point in my life, I'm looking for something more than just to say I'm married.
I'm married to someone. Married. This is my husband.
They finally made me their wife. Obviously, I do believe at some point you kind of should do that, but it's more about the commitment.
The commitment to each other. So yeah. I mean, so you can be fully committed to someone without legally being married to them.
Yeah. That's why I said maybe a commitment. Don't get me wrong, I do want a ring, but like I said, a commitment ceremony or just something showing that hey, it's me and them, and you can get your name legally changed without getting married.
Without getting married. I mean,
in case people
Kanye changed his name to Ye, like
you could. I mean, so all that stuff we've been told for years and years is just not true. So sometimes we just gotta look into things our own, look into things ourselves, and not only that, look inside ourselves. We know how we feel about somebody. We Definitely. Know if we want to spend the rest of our life. We know if we just content and cool with this person for now, but you don't really see them as being your long-term mate. You know all of that already. You don't need society to kind of tell you, what to kind of do.
This is your person.
This is it. You have to. You've been with them for 5 years. You have 2 children. Marry them. I don't believe
You've
it.
got the house. You've got the dog. Like married. So now, has having been married, like, does that form kind of that thought process and how you view longer term relationships, or?
Yeah, I definitely think it played a part in it. Also getting older played a part in it. I'm clear on what I'm worth. I'm clear on what I want. I'm clear on what I don't want.
And so you're not
clear
going
on what
to
I'm
compromise on.
I'm clear. No. It's not that I'm not gonna compromise, because I don't believe that. There's always gonna be a compromise in any relationship.
Oh, what's good? Oh, we got a few people on.
Hey guys.
Hey. Oh, we got my boy Mo Faded joining
Mo
in.
Faded's in the building.
Yes, Mo Faded. What's up? Definitely a part of the operating room ENT family, Mr. Mo Faded.
Mo Faded's in the building.
Definitely have to.
Podcast.
You definitely got to check out the podcast on Sundays. And so, as we come to a close, Miss Ebony, pop your shit. Let the people know what you got going on, what you got coming up.
Alrighty, awesome. So every Sunday at 8 p.m. you can go to mycitymymusic.com and check out my podcast. It is called The Operating Room. I'm the doctor, so I do a little operating on sex, love, and relationships there. I'm very excited about the podcast. Also, don't forget to pick up your book. You can go on Amazon. You can go on BarnesandNoble.com. You can go on Apple Books, and I'm going to put it on my website, theoperatingrooment.com. Make sure you go there. I'm on Instagram also at The Operating Room ENT. So shoot me a DM. I do have a message line also, 314-441-5155. If you have any questions, you just ask me. You can ask me anything. Other than that, that's it. Oh, I have 2 hosting jobs.
Oh yeah, no, yes, your hosting job, yes.
So I'm gonna on top of the podcast, the book. I am gonna host the Blunts, Bites and Body Paint. I am excited. I do want to paint somebody, right? A beautiful woman. I want to paint a beautiful, thick.
I've got 10.
Oh, I'm so excited.
I've got 10. And I've got 10 just kind of to get everybody warmed up and kind of comfortable with the idea. But again, if you see somebody, across the room and like, hey, I want to paint that butterfly on you, like, yeah,
come here. So I'm definitely doing that. That is June the 18th. July 23rd, I am hosting the lingerie ball. So that's gonna be super sexy. The cash prize is $1,000 for the.
I think I'm gonna be there too. I think I'm doing photos. I think I'm doing photos or body painting. One of them.
Sexiest lingerie outfit you have. Bring it, wear it. $1,000 to the winner. So again, I'm looking for
a stack.
I'm looking for the sexiest lingerie. I want you to be looking so good. So I can't wait. So yeah, this summer I'm gonna get all fired up.
And again, bring that lingerie June 18th to Blunts, Bites, and Body Paint too. Like I may have a prize. I've definitely got a few. I got a lot of dope vendors lined up. A lot of good people in the building.
Exciting.
Good times, good vibes. So kind of giving my segue again. That is Blunts, Bites, and Body Paint. June 18th, 9 p.m. to 1 a.m.
I'll be there.
Miss Ebony, the doctor, will be there. She will be hosting. She will keep the evening sexy, erotic.
Yes.
And again, she wants to paint somebody. So somebody offer
nice
up a titty, a thigh, something. Somebody let Miss Ebony paint.
A nice thick thigh. I know. I'm really excited about this. Again, women body. It's sexy. It's sexy.
And
I'm not heterosexual, but
I mean, but you can appreciate. Again, like everybody likes titties, like gay, straight. Everybody likes titties. Yeah, like so you could appreciate it. Yeah. But no, and even in that 10 that I have, there are different body types, different heights, shapes, sizes. So
that's the good thing about women. Like
women come in varieties. Yes,
we got it.
So again, ladies and gentlemen, that is Blunts, Bites, and Body Paint, June 18th. Those tickets are available on Eventbrite. So if you go on Eventbrite.com, search Blunts, Bites, and Body Paint.
Come on out.
I see my cousin. Come get a ticket and come on out, dude. But and again, stay tuned. I will be doing that ticket giveaway starting at 10 a.m. on Friday. And again, the rules are simple. Post my full post along with the flyer and ticket link. The person with the most shares from that post, top 3, will get that ticket.
Get a ticket.
So, and kind of in my lineup of performers, I have G.A. Bars and Rocky Maverick. They gonna shut down the stage.
Ooh.
That's gonna be crazy. Vendor wise, I have Creative Collectibles. She has rolling trays, dab pins, all types of accessories. I don't even look. There are so many people on this list, and like I said, especially, and these people are people that I've established relationships with, and I see them hustling, grinding. So again, it's not about having the person there with the most clout or anything like that. Like, these are people that I know that are gonna fit my event and have a good time with it.
We're gonna have a good time. A nice
I'm definitely gonna have a good time.
Sexy time.
Yes.
It's gonna be good.
And again, it's a bullshit-free environment, but you gotta get those tickets. No ticket, no entry. And I'm sticking on that. No ticket, no entry. So again, don't hit me up at 8:30. Talking about, oh, is it still tickets? Can I just pay at the door? We not doing none of that.
Get your tickets now.
Yes, get them now. They have been on sale. They are moving quickly, so get your tickets now before they sell out. Is there anything else that you want the people to know, Miss Ebony?
Man, just hit me up. Like I said, if you guys have any questions, comments in regarding to sex, love, and relationships, I am the doctor, and I simply just want to help all couples. So make sure you reach out. Again, I'm on Instagram at the Operating Room ENT. I am on Facebook at Ebony the Doctor, or the Operating Room ENT. So everything is the Operating Room ENT. I'm the doctor,
on
and
all platforms.
That's why I take care of people in the operating room. So
on all platforms. Again. It's Ebony the Doctor, your boy Jay Styles, your favorite cousin's favorite cousin. The show about nothing, and we out.
Bye. Awesome.